Hello, gamers. Welcome to Darktide again, episode 7, I do believe. The title should be some variation of, the twins and the others. We're doing that mission, the current special mission. I'm not sure current when you guys are watching. You fight the twins. They're pretty badass. So I've put together a compilation of this is about my 12th mission fighting the twins. And then we're going to have two other missions. I had a really good mission and then an absolutely insane one to finish the video. I thought those were worth sharing as well. This is episode 7. It's a 10 episode series. We're going to be done after episode 10. I'll come back if you guys necessarily want that. But it'll really depend. I'm doing my Ogryn duty. I'm guarding up. I end up just attempting to be in the front line as much as possible and take as many hits as possible. Also, I excuse if my commentary is like dog shit today, so please give me a little bit of breathing room. It's been about 2 weeks since I voiced over a video. I pre-recorded a bunch. I talked about it in some videos I'm not sure you guys saw. But I pre-recorded and then, took 2 weeks off as I didn't get to take off spring break. This mission, as you guys can tell, I'm trying to do my editing better. This mission, I essentially just showed the boss fights. So we fought that one, and then the next one was the ranged brother. So I pulled out my the LMG and just started firing away. I do give you guys the opportunity to look at my weapons later this video. I have, I've been doing these missions, and I essentially blew all of my money on upgrading all my equipment because I felt like it. It was kind of a whim. I was just like, I've played Vermintide, and if you upgrade all this shit in Vermintide, you get ahead of the curve, and then it drops you items that are better to catch up around the curve. I decided to do that. So I'm essentially playing with equipment that's a little bit above my range. You can see my health and my toughness is pretty damn high. And then from there, you just get better equipment as the reward for each mission. This is where it introduces... I don't know if you guys want to use this as like a tutorial fight the twins, but I've done it a shit ton of times, lost every time. So maybe I'm not the best, but it's my team's fault, I swear to God. So, you stand on the fan. This is, it's game design 101. It's showing you that when you stand on the fan, you don't take the poison damage. It's lit up from above. It's basic. Honestly, all these encounters went by really fucking quickly. Like we did this guy's crushed right in here, kicked his ass. You guys don't need to see any of the in-between stuff. Came right up here. It was through a room and down a hallway. Hopped up here. I knew they were coming. My friends, my friends were lagging behind. I really do think I need to be on like an Xbox party talking through these missions. I think they would be a much better experience if, and yes, I know there's voice chat, if I could scream at someone and blame it on them. That would totally make it better if I could just be obscene and crude. But no, I think communication would probably help with this game a lot, as we seem to fucking suck. I mean, I did a damn good job. You guys see I haven't needed to heal once this entire game. Trying to mark the sniper over there so my teammates can help. I'm trying to cover the front lines. And then we came on down here into the gutter. This is where you face them both in a row. Tried to get their attention onto me by dealing the most damage. Couldn't do that, so I did my bash skill that aggroes them. And just spam that and block and sidestepping and dodging, and they just go down without a hitch. It's really fucking easy, to be honest. And the same thing here. If I gain close, they kick my shield, but it means that while they're kicking my shield, they can't do anything to the other ones. It's essentially the exact same strategy I do in the actual mission. My teammates went down. They're not exactly the most perfect teammates, but, we love them despite their flaws. So I went about rezzing my teammates, essentially as being the hard carry an Ogryn can be. I try to be the best Ogryn I can be. I know everyone has a role to fill, and Ogryn can either be, from what I have seen, very heavy DPS, whether that's melee or like the grenade launcher and the minigun with the auto reloads and stuff, or he can be just a tank and just like a good fella, and that's essentially the sort of Ogryn I want to be. So I did my damnedest to just, I've made my build around protecting people as much as possible, having a health pool, being able to revive people and have some immunity during that and stuff. I hope I've done well. I think I've done well. But I'm not. I think Ogryn's the best character in the game, okay? Like, it fits me the best. I like playing big fellas. Like, that was always my thing. In D&D, I play a tank. I usually, there's a couple roles I'll fulfill in a D&D party. I'm pretty good at being like a fighter, barbarian, paladin, that kind of thing. Just really heavy frontline tank. That's one of the things I'm really good at. And then I'm also good at being like, usually I play like a really agreeable character no matter what I am. Like I'll play like my D&D character right now is my first unagreeable stubborn D&D character. Like he's argumentative, he's hard-headed, he gets in his head, he's like, "Oh, I'm going to make friends with the queen who hates us." And he's going to do that. Like, it's going to happen. He's a force of nature, essentially. It's my first time playing one of those, and I've encountered them so much as a player. I wanted to play one of them, so I'm finally playing one. But usually I'll be like, my next character I already have planned, who's going to be a cleric bard. He's was born into a noble family, ran away to the circus because he was just rebellious. By the time he came back, there wasn't, his family had kind of fallen from grace very slowly, but he helped attempt to rebuild it, but it just became like a fallen merchant charter noble house. And he met his wife. They kind of built something up together, just decided to travel, and then his wife died, and now he's just an old widower. Is kind of like him. He's going to be like a really agreeable father figure. That type. I'm trying to do every other one. I'll play a stubborn character and I'll play a really kind character. I know you guys don't want to hear about D&D, but my strategy is continuing here. I don't know if you guys can hear my voice chat in the game, but you'll see it pop up by my character that I'm talking. I was just letting him know that I'm going to pop the heals the next one. I go in to get attention. I try and make sure those scabs can't get our people down, because that's going to end up just completely ruining our people. I'm trying to be in the thick of it, doing as much as physically possible, keeping attention of the melee one on me and the like. Well, let's keep kicking some ass here. I really don't know what happened. So I popped their shields. I don't know, they fell over. I was doing my fucking damnedest, I was doing my best. We're trying to get them down. I think we have one more. I knew it was going to pop the turbine soon, the little safe area. So I shot the shit out of this one. Just trying to do as much damage as possible before they went away. Then we had to pop this one so they couldn't get the shield back on the other one. It honestly felt like I was playing with bots. Like, they had body names and they acted weirdly. I just wish they played better, to be honest. Okay, they rezzed them. I don't know. Maybe I was playing bad. I really don't know. I popped the heal so we could all get healed up. I had full health. I was hoping the rest could manage something. I mean, we had one with like 3 bars, one with 4. This game feels like it has a lot less variety than Vermintide. I'm gonna play Vermintide at some point on the channel. I'm just going to buy the DLCs. I don't have them yet. And I'm gonna start like a new save file. I don't know if that's possible. I'll see about it. I'll look into it. I'll do some planning and the like. I just really want to start off fresh, go through the dwarf and stuff, go through everything, as I have classes I want to unlock and perfect with each character. So like I want to do the Slayer with the dwarf. I want to just make all these classes that I'm really good with, and that's when I'll consider it done. So that's probably going to be more than a 10-episode series. I mean, I don't want this one to be a 10-episode series. Like, if you guys like this one, I want this one to continue. So I'll just, like, you know, I'll see what the response is to this video and the other one. In all honesty, I thought I could do something here. I tried my fucking best. I kept rezzing people. I kept doing as much as I could, but everyone just kept dying, kept not putting in the fucking work, to be honest. Like, I just, dude, it wrenches my stomach looking back at this. Like, it's very upsetting. I don't know what to do. Like, I tried to get them down. I'm like, oh, if I get them down, maybe my teammates can do something. No, my teammates couldn't do shit, dude. Like, I res this dude up. I went to go rescue Rose. Couldn't do enough. And then my other teammate I just rezzed up essentially just got his ass beat and didn't do anything. Oh my god. I don't know. You guys can tell me if that's my fault. If I wasn't a good enough Ogryn or something. I really did try my best, dude. It makes me fucking queasy. So this is the train. We did, this was a pretty good match, to be honest. This round was the one we won this game. Like, I know, I'm losing an awful lot to be putting this up on YouTube, embarrassing myself, but this one was really fucking fun. So we hopped in here. It was just me and another guy, and we ended up getting 2 teammates, quote unquote. Whew. Down, well, yeah, they were teammates. Because they did a puzzle and got us all, like, 50 adamantine or whatever the fuck. Like, in the middle of us playing, like, we were like, why the fuck are they hanging back? And we went back for them. So this was basically in, like, the first area. We started to get some resistance. Like, you know, there's those first heavy shotgunners in the first room or whatever, like the nothing burger enemies. And then we drop down into this area. There's these guys. There's fellow Ogryns causing us some trouble. So I, of course, put in the effort against the mutants and the Ogryns. Just doing my damnedest. Blew the absolute hell out of that guy. Pushed on past. We came up a staircase. And then there was a bunch of guys in this back room. I tried my best to lure them out, like, through the flames, essentially. I popped the barrel. This ended up being my strategy for the next couple, like, matches, like this match and the next match. I was essentially chasing the high of the exploding barrel. And I gotta give credit to my team here. They were absolutely fucking insane. I got nabbed, the absolute shit shot out of me. They had this flamethrower ability that just insta-kills everything. Like, it ate through, not Ogryns, it ate through, oh yeah, now I remember the 3 classes. It's Psyker, Ogryn, Veteran, and Zealot. I don't know what all of them are. It would be cool to know. But either way, really good team. I just tried my best to, you know, I didn't gobble up heals because I essentially have a full health bar of toughness. And I did my best to support them. This happened. They absolutely ate through my health. I popped a rage. Just kept back dodging. Let my teammates, you know, do their jobs and deal DPS since I was the tank. And then they wanted me to heal up before we continued. I, of course, did so. They waited on me. I gave them a nod. I got some attention over here. And then we headed into the showers. This is horrifying. They were all coming through. That was the guy I just shot. I cut a little segment of me finding my way into the showers. I couldn't block that. I tried my best. It's fine. I can regain my toughness like nothing else. I wanted to get rid of that guy who shoots the traps, the trapper, and it was pretty damn easy. So we came in here. I threw a grenade just because there was so many shooting. We fucking put in some work. We fought long and hard in the in the showers. It was kind of a struggle. They put up a good fight. Everyone basically did. There was the dog. There was a ton of other issues. We came out, and then we encountered a shit ton of resistance out of the showers. So that was all the way over here. And I forget if this was past when we had to leave our group behind. I will know right here. Yeah, this was with all the machine gunners. I threw my grenade, and I charged in just defending as my teammates did what they could. I felt real badass here. This undoubtedly, I made them empty their clips. Then the second they started reloading, we started swinging with reckless abandon. My toughness is going to keep me, constituted and strong while I beat the britches off all these guys. Yeah, no, this was me and him. You see how there's one guy over here. Then we came back. We're chatting it up. You can see us in the chat. They did this thing. They got us a free little skull, which is a bunch of free stuff. This is from the new DLC. I don't know anything about anything. I'm just here to whack people. We came over here. We had to do all this. This is always a slog. I'm not going to include all this. Just want to say I did pretty damn good on this puzzle, except for that. We're going to ignore that. I didn't make the same mistake twice. So we came back. We got it. It didn't take that fucking long. Then we come over here, and this is a great fucking part. 1 second. We had to sneak past the Demon Geist. I backstepped once he came out, and pinged him like, look at the Demon Geist. And we walked past. I'm like, fuck, he's on me. It was my big fucking hips, so I tried to aggro him, keep him on me. I held him back. He threw me around. Turns out he's on this guy. He fucking molests this dude, just slamming him about. Absolute jerkbag behavior. I thought I could trigger aggro, because you used to be able to do that, but it turns out, I was chatting with these guys, it turns out they changed it to whoever woke them up to prevent team griefing, which absolutely sucks. I think a demon guy should still be able to, fuck up the team at higher levels, because we're like playing on difficulty 3. We're not babies or anything, we're kind of know. Dude, look at that fucking fire. That is absolutely insane. I want to play a Psyker next for sure. That's pretty crazy. It's really fucking fun. We had to defend the supply chain. I skipped all the boring. We had to activate all these things. So we have to defend the supply chain. I assumed that was where we were going to, fight our way out of there. And then, 1 second. This is about to be good. Yeah, oh my god, I let the microphone get so far from my mouth. I sound horrible. My bad. Just stood here kind of defending this green fog was encroaching. It's this new effect area thing, I think. Or it was one of my teammates' abilities. I don't really keep up with the news. Like, I was playing one of these matches before this, like my warm-up match. And these dudes were just talking about how, like, oh my gosh, like, the Ogryn rework with the melee build, blah, 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 all this stuff. I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about, dude. My brain is empty. I am not meant to think. I'm an Ogryn. Stood here, made sure my teammates got on in, and with them on in, I backed up slowly, covering fire until the very last second. We got on out of there. We all complete a bunch of achievements, which was really fucking nice. And it's time for the absolute worst match I've had in a while. We pissed off Corn. You'll understand what that means in a hot minute. But we really did. We pissed off Corn somehow. And he just decided, the fate was for us to die. Here I'm showing off my gear just for you guys to look at it. That's the new thing dropped by the last mission. It's such a higher variable than my current one, and that's what I meant by it's going to give you stuff to upgrade. Our Ogryn looks like this. I was going to try to keep him basic for a while, but I decided I liked this outfit enough, the gas mask, the stuff, even if it's a bit like, no, everyone's wearing that. Unless they give my Ogryn a suit of armor, I'm going to fucking sit pretty and let them do as they please. We start up, 3, 2, 1. We went in, load in, and this was the whatever that middle mission is called, the one in the middle. It was difficulty 3 instead of 5 for some reason, so I decided to hop in there, see what it was, and I'm guessing that's what caused the insanity of this mission. But I'd much rather believe it's absolutely something's fucked up. So this was like a little bit after the first area. All these mutants just ran in here, dude, and they they are beastly as hell. Either way, of course, one rush was not nearly enough, as we fought off those, dodging, juking, doing whatever we could. This entire mission was kind of just a clusterfuck, and I don't think there's anyone to blame this time. Like, last time I'm like, oh, my teammates are kind of shitty. They might have been. It's quite possible. They could have also been bad here. I honestly need you guys to point out to me whether these people fucking sucked or not. Especially here. Like, we're here with our whole team, right? Our whole team. We have an opportunity to heal up. I'm not going to heal up so they can heal up. Right? I don't know how that one died. Then we have the second one go down. I go to res them. Now, these guys are all real people, and they were all good. They were good players, poor circumstances, quite possibly. I don't think they're bad by any means. You can tell me if their strategies sucked or something. But we had this one guy die, right? Then another one of us goes ahead and, I pop the heal. You don't got to tell anyone. There's the Plague Ogryn. I'm like, oh, shit. My teammates are not exactly doing the best. He blows himself up. I decide to get the Plague Ogryn to target me. So I lure him on over here. He follows me. I don't know, this dude just looks like he's covered in shit. He's not dealing enough damage to warrant any worry for me. I could definitely solo him. But, it's just him. I go to res. Couldn't happen. There was a demon geist that nearly got me right there. That could have been really rough. But just focusing the Plague Ogryn with my teammate right here. Final one left. Just trying to keep up their focus on me. I'm getting shot from behind by some dude with a big gun. Plague Ogryn follows him on over there. I'm trying to focus this guy. It might be, I don't know, I might at some point do a ranged Ogryn build. But either way, I go grab this guy, pick him up, and then I went ahead and healed. Actually, no, I didn't, I guess. I healed before. I went to go rescue my teammates. Had to leave that guy back there while I went over here to pick up my teammates. He triggered the Demon Geist. I can't do shit about that, nor am I going to do shit about that. I mean, I'm not going to risk my entire fucking life for, to fight the full health Demon Geist that you didn't even, fight off. I don't know. It feels almost narcissistic to be like, I know, it feels selfish or, self-indulgent, I guess is a better term, to be like, oh, I could have fought that. That wouldn't have happened to me. If I triggered a Demon Geist, I would have put my shield up and dodged, and I wouldn't have gone down that quickly, and I would have dealt damage. I think those thoughts, of course. I think everyone's like, oh, I could fight a mountain lion or whatever. That's a horrible example. I would fucking die. But, in video games, you're like, oh, I could probably do that. Why'd he suck so bad? But I think in any circumstance, these guys, we're getting mopped constantly by mutants, and then also to deal with a Demon Geist and Ogryn. Just a pretty heavy. If this game truly is randomized, which I don't think it is, I think it has a AI dungeon master. Kind of like Dead by Daylight or whatever. I forget what game it is. We came up here. They actually had a pretty good choke point set up, but I'm an absolute monster, so I just plowed my fucking way through. You know, cranking my hog and shit. Wait, no, that means something else. That... I apologize, manlings. That was not very Ogryn of me. Ogryns are innocent fellows. We dealt with some dogs here. I tried to trigger the dog to get on me, but he jumped on my friend. I sound like fucking Charlie right now. Not Slimesicle, Moist Critical. Like, guys. Dude, I fucking love him. I'm not joshing him at all. We've got all these buffs at the bottom. We're doing pretty fucking great. This entire match was... I don't know. This was the most fun I've had. Like, for sure. Whether or not, like, I did the best, or we won or lost, this game has given me some good fucking times. Like, undeniably. So I'll probably continue playing it even into, like, what do you call it? Even into the future, if it ends up being a circumstance where, you know, I don't do more of it. You guys don't enjoy these videos. I hope you end up enjoying this video, but, you know, there's always the possibility you don't. We're dealing with snipers. We're dealing with a lot of heavy hitters. Doing my best to keep my toughness up. We've got that synergy from all of us being together. I res my teammate. I'm just really trying here to keep everyone up and doing well. I think we had another teammate go down because of the burster. No, I went straight for him, picked him up, got shot in the back, but of course he's a good enough man to immediately pick me up. You know, good-ass teammate. He protected me. We headed on over here. We had to drop down here to fight some more Ogryns. This fucking sucks. Yet another proper dosage of just bum rushing. We got a lot of rewards here. I don't know. They aren't bad. They aren't overly good. Oh my god. Dude, there's just so many fucking mutants. What am I supposed to do? I mean, that's the one thing I like about being an Ogryn, is that the mutants are smaller than me. I wish they could do less. Like, if I could ask one thing from, like, an update, it's like with the defensive build, if I could do some sort of click or something to, like, throw the Ogryn instead. Like, I don't care if it's a bit cumbersome. I don't care about any of that. Oh my gosh, they've targeted onto me. I blew that up. I'm like, no. Oh my gosh, I beat him down. And then the fire barrel hurt the other one. They ran on through the fire at me. They got me. I end up jumping instead of sidestepping, which is just awful. There's just so fucking many of them, dude. This is, like, borderline unreasonable. Like, look at this. I'm having to juke this way and that. They're throwing me this way and that. One threw me down this hallway where there was already another guy hiding from mutants. Like, that's where my party was, protecting themselves down in that little nook and cranny, scared for their fucking lives. Oh my gosh, we did this, which is always a very, very entertaining puzzle. 100%. So, we're going to go ahead. This was one of the next regions. We've got only a couple more mutant rushes. They weren't that bad from here on out. We have one more, like, bad one, but it's very much just like a quote-unquote bad one. Like, we were all pretty, well protecting each other and the like, but this one kind of fucking sucked. Like, it was really a space, and we weren't getting our dodges down, so we were just getting picked up and thrown. This guy, luckily, you know, I got a little bit greedy. I went to go grab the plasteel. Probably not the bravest Ogryn move. We came over here and we had a challenge that wasn't Ogryns or mutants for once, but we absolutely shredded our way through it. Look at that. We beat the absolute shit out of that guy. I didn't know he wasn't dead. Then we came in here to heal, and we got just... They ambushed us. There's so many mutants, dude. There was like fucking 16 mutants in the recovery room. Like, You would think they would give us some space to heal up, but no, they planned a pretty good ambush around where and when we would heal, which was pretty badass. And then, we've got to go through yet another little servitor puzzle, and that's on up here real quick. There was yet another mutant rush, and you can see we literally just healed, like, down there. So I came up here. I didn't want to leave one of our teammates alone. He was up here. He was dead, had to be rescued. So I came on up here, did the best I could, It's not like I'm exactly the coolest motherfucker or the best at this, but I really was doing the best I could. We had this interrogate thing, and then I think we would have headed out right after this. I think we would have, yeah, because we lost. But, this episode's almost done, so I'm going to outro us here in a second. We got mutant rushed again, which is absolutely lovely. These green guys just have so much health. I really tried my best to protect them, but I just couldn't. And now, for the first time in 2 weeks, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day or whenever you're watching this. Hope you guys come back for more. If not, I hope you enjoyed your time here. I hope to see you guys again next time. If not, that's all right. Positive affirmations. Thank you guys for watching this episode. Please do let me know if you guys want more Darktide or want, it to be reliably happening. Outside of that, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, the new style. Anything you guys do give to me, it is just the most meaningful thing ever. So you give me your view, your like, your comment, whatever you give me, this is thanks for that. Your time is so meaningful to me. And everything else is just, I cannot thank you enough. I can't express it enough. I can't thank you enough. So I'll say it every damn time, and I'll mean it every damn time. If I don't say it, then I'm a fool. So thank you.